Imagine a time when there was nothing, absolutely nothing at all. No stars, no planets, not even space itself, just an endless void. Then about 13.8 billion years ago, the Big Bang happened. A moment of unimaginable energy and light. It was a massive explosion of energy and light, unlike anything we can truly comprehend. This explosion sent everything hurtling outwards, creating the universe as we know it, expanding rapidly. Over a very, very long time, the material from the Big Bang started to clump together, forming the first structures. These clumps became stars, swirling balls of hot gas that lit up the darkness, bringing light to the universe. Our very own sun was one of these stars, forming about 4.6 billion years ago, a beacon in the vastness of space. Around our young sun, a swirling disk of dust and gas remained like a cosmic whirlpool. This disk, like a giant cosmic construction site, held the building blocks for our solar system, waiting to take shape. Over millions of years, these tiny particles collided and stuck together, gradually growing larger and larger, forming the seeds of planets. This process, called accretion, eventually formed the planets we know today, each unique in its own way. Each planet found its place in orbit around the sun, creating the cosmic dance that continues to this very day, a dance of celestial bodies in harmony. In the beginning, Earth was a chaotic and tumultuous place, far from the serene landscapes we know today. It was a hot, molten ball of rock and dust, constantly bombarded by asteroids and meteoroids. Imagine a giant game of cosmic dodgeball, with Earth as the target. Each collision brought new materials and energy. Over time, Earth started to cool down, transitioning from a molten state to a more solid form. Heavier elements like iron and nickel sank to the center, forming Earth's core. Lighter elements like silicon and oxygen rose to the surface, creating the Earth's crust. This early Earth was a harsh and unforgiving place, with violent geological activity shaping the landscape. Volcanoes erupted, releasing essential gases that would later contribute to the formation of our atmosphere. Hidden within this chaos were the seeds of life, elements like carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, waiting for the right conditions to come together. As Earth cooled, volcanoes continued to erupt, releasing a variety of gases from the planet's interior, creating a dynamic and ever-changing environment. These gases, including water vapor, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen, formed a thin veil around Earth, the very first atmosphere, a protective layer that would evolve over time. This early atmosphere was very different from the one we breathe today, lacking the essential components that support life. It lacked oxygen and was thick with volcanic gases, making it toxic to life as we know it, an inhospitable environment for any form of life. Imagine a sky choked with smoke and ash, a far cry from the clear blue we often see today, a stark contrast to our current atmosphere. Over millions of years, this early atmosphere underwent a dramatic transformation, driven by complex chemical and geological processes. Water vapor condensed and fell as rain, forming the first oceans, vast bodies of water that would play a crucial role in Earth's development. Carbon dioxide dissolved into these oceans, eventually becoming locked away in rocks, reducing its presence in the atmosphere. This process helped to thin the atmosphere and pave the way for a new, life-giving gas to emerge: oxygen, essential for the development of complex life forms. This vital element, produced by early photosynthetic organisms, would eventually transform Earth's atmosphere into the breathable air we depend on today, enabling the rich diversity of life we see around us. With the formation of oceans, Earth began to take on a more familiar appearance. These vast bodies of water, covering much of the planet's surface, provided the perfect environment for life to emerge. Deep within these early oceans, in hydrothermal vents spewing hot, mineral-rich water, the first signs of life appeared. These weren't complex creatures, but single-celled organisms, similar to bacteria. They were simple, yet remarkably resilient, able to withstand the harsh conditions of early Earth. These early life forms were incredibly important. They released oxygen as a byproduct of their metabolism, slowly infusing the atmosphere with this vital gas. This process, known as photosynthesis, would eventually transform Earth's atmosphere, paving the way for more complex life to evolve. The oceans teemed with these microscopic creatures, forming the base of the food chain and setting the stage for the incredible diversity of life that would follow.